There was one being even the king of the gods could not control, not a warrior, not a ruler, but a thinker, a rebel, a god who challenged power itself. His name was Prometheus, and even Zeus feared him. But not for the reasons you think, because Prometheus didn't just defy Zeus, he changed the future, forever. The war of the gods before Zeus ruled the heavens. There were the Titans, ancient gods of immense power. They ruled the world without challenge, but that changed when Zeus rose against them. A war began, the Titanomachy, a battle that shook the universe itself, sky against earth, lightning against raw strength. And when it ended, Zeus stood victorious, the Titans were defeated, and Zeus became king, absolute ruler of the gods, or so it seemed. The Titan who didn't fight, but not all Titans resisted Zeus. One chose a different path, Prometheus. He did not fight for power, he did not seek the throne, he saw something others did not, the future. He understood that brute strength was temporary, but knowledge could shape destiny. So instead of fighting Zeus, he helped him, and for that, he was allowed to live. But Zeus made a mistake. He underestimated him. The creation of humans. Prometheus looked at the empty world and saw potential. From clay, he shaped humanity. Fragile beings, weak, mortal, but different. They could learn, they could grow, they could become something greater. But Zeus saw danger. To him, humans were unpredictable. If they became too powerful, they could challenge the gods themselves. So Zeus made a decision. He would keep them weak. The denial of fire was everything. It meant warmth, survival, technology, progress. Without it, humans would remain helpless, dependent, easy to control, and Zeus ensured they would never have it. He kept fire for the gods alone, but Prometheus refused to accept this. Theft that changed everything. Prometheus made a choice, a dangerous one. He ascended to Olympus, stole the divine fire, and hid it within a hollow reed. Then, he brought it to humanity, and in that moment, everything changed. Fire spread across the earth. Humans began to cook, to build, to create tools, to think. Civilization had begun, and Zeus knew this was the beginning of something he could not control. The fear of Zeus was not just angry, he was afraid. Because Prometheus had done something irreversible. He had given humans independence, the ability to grow, to evolve, to become powerful. And Zeus understood something terrifying. If humans continued to advance, they might one day rival the gods, or worse, stop needing them. And that fear was something Zeus could not destroy. The punishment. Zeus acted immediately. Prometheus was captured, dragged to a desolate mountain, and chained. But this was no ordinary punishment. Each day an eagle descended from the sky and tore into his body, devouring his liver, and each night it grew back. The pain returned, again and again and again, an endless cycle, eternal suffering, not just punishment, a warning. Why Zeus couldn't win, but even in chains, Prometheus had already won, because the fire was already given. Humans continued to grow, to learn, to build. Zeus could punish the Titan, but he could not undo the future, and that is what terrified him most. Prometheus had proven something. That power alone was not enough. The secret. Zeus feared some legends tell of something even darker, a secret, a prophecy. Prometheus knew something about Zeus, a future where Zeus himself would fall, overthrown, just as he had overthrown the Titans, and that knowledge made Prometheus even more dangerous. Because Zeus could not destroy him, he needed him. The end of suffering. After countless years, a hero appeared, Heracles. He saw the suffering Titan and chose to act. He killed the eagle and broke the chains. Prometheus was free. But the damage had already been done. The world had changed forever. Outro Zeus feared Prometheus, not because of his strength, but because of what he represented. Knowledge, progress, freedom. Prometheus gave humanity the power to rise, and once that power exists, it cannot be taken back. And that much is why even the king of the gods was afraid.